Hello, welcome to Billconch safe. Today we're going to show you how to set up our A1 safe. First, let's unbox. In the first layer, you'll see there is a pair of spare keys here. Okay. Now let's take it out from the box. Now let's use the key to open the safe first. Because it's not connected to any power, the keys is the only way to open the safe. So please do not lock the key inside the safe. You don't want to lock it inside and find out that the battery's dead. Okay, and here we found an accessories bag, and then a battery, and we have our user manual, and the memory card for the passwords. Okay. Now let's install the battery. First, let's take out the screwdriver and let's take out the battery. It is a standardized 18650 battery. Okay. Inside the safe here, you see the battery cover here. All right, let's use the screw to unscrew it and then take out the battery cover. And on the battery cover, it tells you which polarity that's the battery goes. Okay, this is the positive, face this way, which means it should be installed like this. Okay, so now let's install it. Now you see the lights are light up and you hear a beep. That means the battery is successfully installed. So let's tighten up the screw. Okay, now the safe, it's powered on. And it's in a demonstration mode. By demonstration mode means anybody's fingerprint can open the safe. Let's try it with a random finger. Okay, it opens the safe. And the default password can also be used to open the safe. The default password, which is 6 ones, right? Press OK to wake it up. Okay. Now let's set up the password first. We always encourage our users to set up the password first, because once you have password, you have the first layer of protection of your safe. Okay, let's open it up. You see there are 3 buttons here: set password, set fingerprint, and reset. Okay, let's press and hold the set password button for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Now you hear a beep and the keypad is light up, right? Green. And you can start to type in the password. Say 123 123 and press OK. Flash green, and then it will ask you to scan to type in again, right? It's going to be a 6-digit numeric password. Okay, now when you hear this, it means that the password is programmed successfully. Now you'll be able to open the safe with the password, but none of the fingerprints can open the safe now because it's no longer in demonstration mode. Let's try the fingerprints. See, this means that your safe has the first layer of protection now, which is the password. Okay. Now let's set up the fingerprints. Before we set up the fingerprints, it is very important to know that we should always scan the center part of our finger here to use the fingerprint scanner, because if you use the tip or the sides of your fingerprint to scan it, the fingerprints are not going to be always consistent at these areas. So if you scan it like this, it is very likely that the fingerprint scanner is not going to take the full fingerprints of your finger, right? So please don't do this or don't do this, right? But do it flat and then press it nice and firmly down here. Like this. Okay, now let's start the programming. Okay, let's start program. So press and hold this button here. 1, 2. When it lights blue, it means it's ready to take your fingerprints, right? Just use this area here. Okay, when it times out, don't worry, just press it again. 1, 2. Okay, use the center part again, press it nice and firmly down once. It'll ask you to scan 5 times. Press nice and firmly. Always use the center part. Okay, now it's done. Let's try it. Yeah, and let's try with another unregistered finger to see if it blocks it, right? See? Okay. Always try it a few more times with the finger so that the system can be trained to memorize more surface of your finger or more details of your fingerprints. Try it a few more times every time when you have a new registered finger. Okay. What happens if you use the tip of your fingerprints? It's not going to recognize your finger, you see? But to use here, press it nice and firmly. Yeah. Okay, so if you wanted to add one more finger, just open it and then repeat the same step by pressing the fingerprint. 1, 2, okay. Use the center part. Press it nice and firmly down for 5 times. Okay. And again, try it a few more times. Try another finger, unregistered finger. Okay, now, say if you wanted to hand it over to somebody else, you don't need this safe anymore, and you don't want any of your personal information, personal data to be stored in this safe, we can erase this safe by set it back to factory settings. Let's open the safe. Okay. And in here, you see a reset button here. Okay. Just press and hold on to this for 3 seconds. Press 1, 2, 3. When it's beeping and flashing, press OK. Now it's back to the factory settings. Okay, and it's also back to the demonstration mode, meaning anybody's fingerprint can open the safe. None of the password and the fingerprints are stored. So let's try it. Let's try it with the other finger. Right. Okay, let's try the default password. 6 ones, right? The other passwords is not going to work. Only the default password can work, but anybody's fingerprint can open the safe. Okay, if you have any other questions, please let us know. We have our email written on our user manual. Please let us know if you have any questions. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching.